pieds sur la plage, le coffre à chocolat rempli des trésors de cet âge. Et des photos de toi, j'ai vu la joie qui maintenant a ridé ton visage. J'ai vu le même regard d'enfant qui a grandi et pourtant dans tes yeux je vois le monde. Dans tes yeux tout est plus grand. Dans tes yeux je reprends foi qu'un jour tout deviendra comme dans tes yeux. Quand tu es là, je suis content. Tout devient fou, il me surprend. C'est la joie qui maintenant a ridé ton visage. Je vois le même regard d'enfant qui a grandi et pourtant dans tes yeux je vois le monde. Dans tes yeux tout est plus grand. Dans tes yeux je reprends foi qu'un jour tout deviendra comme dans tes yeux. Oh, dans tes yeux, tout deviendra.
Good morning, YouTube. It is currently 9:13 Mountain Time. Just got onto I-90, Interstate 90. Just got off of I-25. Pretty smooth drive, got a little bit of rain obviously. And being from Texas, I haven't seen rain in forever. Right now Texas has a drought, like a slight drought going on. And actually where I live, they actually have a burn ban going on, so we can't burn anything. No fire, no fireworks, no nothing. But we're still in Wyoming. We'll be coming up on Montana, or is it? Yeah, I think Montana next. I'm probably going to stop in the Billings, Montana area to get some fuel. So that's about 4 hours up ahead. But beautiful drive. We do have some steep hills out here. And these hills are keeping us at about 65 miles an hour average. Thank God we're not super heavy and we're only 27,000 pounds. But we're trying to keep moving, but these hills keep slowing us down. And according to the map, I think we're going to hit some mountains once we get to like more west of Montana. So we shall see. So y'all sit back, enjoy some of this beautiful greenery out here in these hills. And I guess try to enjoy the weather too. I'll catch you guys in a bit. The rain is just starting to pick up a little bit. We are maintaining about 70 miles an hour. The hills aren't as steep as they were before. Come on, car, go on and pass me up. Beautiful out here. So we are still in Wyoming. We're coming up on Montana. State line is, I don't know, 10, 15 miles ahead, I'm guessing. But the weather up here is nice. It's got to be probably in a maybe the 70s, I'm guessing. Way better than Texas. But we will be coming up pretty soon. Well, later today. I don't know if you guys watched the show Yellowstone. That is one of my favorite shows with Kevin Costner in it. We will be passing through the outskirts of Yellowstone a little bit later. But I always love the scenery coming out here. Always loved it. Yeah, rain's starting to pick up a little bit. Gonna slow down here a tad. But it sucks because with this rain, you gotta catch the hill going downward to be able to work your way up to where you're not going super, super slow. Like right now, we're maintaining about 72 miles an hour going up this hill. It's getting a little slippery. Now we're about 70 miles an hour. I mean, I'm thankful for the rain, but gotta lighten up a little bit. So now we're going downhill. Exit 1. Actually, guys, I was wrong. Looks like the state line is right up here. It just on a GPS it looks a lot further. All right, coming up on Montana. Probably gonna be on the other side of this hill right here. Up. It's a little steep. We're down to 65 miles an hour. Now we're about 60 miles an hour. Hopefully we don't get down too much after downshift. Yep, got a downshift. Yep, so at the top of this mountain, I think is the state line. Right now we're maintaining about 55 miles an hour. Looks like we have some trucks pulled over here. Looks like a chain up area. Let's give them a little bit of space. Montana, there we go. Welcome to Crow County. I think there's a reservation out here. There's a Crow Reservation, something like that. Let's see. Montana Visitor Center. Purple Heart Trail. Yeah, I think there's an Indian reservation. Let me see, this is 90, so it's gonna be the Crow Reservation. I think it's gonna be on this side. And there's another reservation on this. Actually, hold on, let's see. All right, so we have the Northern Cheyenne Indian Reservation on this side to our right. But that's a little whiles down, and then yeah, we're coming up on the Crow Reservation pretty soon. Yeah, I've done a little bit of research about the reservations and the differences in them. And one of them I do recognize is the Crow Reservation. One of the things I'm fascinated with, I mean, I love history, but like the real side of history, not always cookie cutter textbook history. But I have done a little bit of research on like some of the like your Native American history. I don't know why I like that so much, but just to hear their side of things, which is why I like that show Yellowstone so much. Kind of gives them a voice, gives them kind of to hear from their perspective on things sometimes. All right, what do we have here? 6% downgrade, nice. And according to our GPS here, I see some zigzagging. This lets me know we're probably gonna hit some hills here. Slow down to about 60 miles an hour. Get our jakes going. Yeah, Jake's gonna keep us at about 70 miles an hour. And it looks like we're about to go up, so I'm gonna increase my speed now so we can catch it. All right. Beautiful Montana. But yeah, I would love to visit an Indian reservation one day. There we go, downhill. So I got it at about 80 miles an hour now, because I see a pretty steep uphill up ahead. Road doesn't feel slippery. So we're gonna catch this downhill and let's see how fast we can get it going uphill. Walmart truck over there. Let's catch it. we've caught at about 70 miles an hour. Not too bad, not too bad. Speed limit out here is 70 for trucks, so that's where we'll keep it. All right, so I think we're about 3.5 hours away probably from our fuel stop. And I will catch you guys there if nothing else interesting comes up. Well, we are on Crow Nation territory. Got a railroad system out here. Let's see, what's the sign say? Warrior Trail. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, like your Crow Nation is more of like your, I don't want to say like your rebel tribe, but like your tribe that's you know how you have like the bad boys at school? Kind of like that. So they've really been strong on trying to keep their native ways, their native history. So there's a casino right here. But they were like your cool kids in the class. And actually like the majority of the other natives, the other tribes, you know, I guess they kind of envy the Crows. And just because of their history. Yeah, Crow Agency. Can't pronounce that word. It's a nice W9 over there, man. Yellowtail Dam, okay. What's that say over there? There's a Veterans Park. Jesus Christ is Lord, Crow Nation Church. Got some houses over there, some little huts. But yeah, guys, if y'all ever, actually I'll post some literature in our Facebook group about the Crow Nation. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, you are definitely missing out. I keep up to date with everybody on there on a regular, daily basis. But the Facebook group is Lone Star Texas Rangers. The description, the link is down there in the description. Just look down below and you'll see the link. And if you're on Facebook, come join the group. But yeah, I'll post some literature about them in the group for y'all to check out. But I've always found their story very interesting. Me being like a rebel myself, I've always I guess, admired the crow. And from what I remember, I think they eat a lot of like what they call Indian bison. I think that's their main source of meat protein is the bison. And of course things like deer, you know, stuff like that. But just to hear how they're constantly fighting with the federal government, you know, to try to keep their habitation, you know, within their own, and how their land is constantly been slowly taken away from them. You know, they've really got an interesting story, and how they're constantly fighting and try to, you know, keep things as organic as possible. But yeah, I'll look up some stuff, and like I said, post it in a Facebook group for y'all to check out. But I've always found it very, very interesting. But we're not too far from Billings. Well, first we got to pass through Hardin. Yeah, then we got Billings, Montana. But when we get to Bozeman, that's where we'll get our fuel. I mean, unless I get tired, you know, beforehand and get a little hungry, then I might stop in Billings. But man, look at these little huts out here, guys, man. And from what I remember, the women, with them being like the home caregivers, like they were the ones that would build like the teepees and stuff, you know, while the man would go out and hunt. So some of their civilization goes out and they keep it very what's the word I'm looking for, the little, I guess something over there, they keep it very old school, you know, to where they go out and they hunt, you know, they make things with their hands and sell, you know, and trade and stuff like that to make a living. You do have some that are very traditional, that's the word I'm looking for. You know, they're traditional to where they make things with their hands, they trade and sell things that they hand make at home. And then you have some that do have jobs. But I think one of the main industries out here is the coal mine industry. And to hear how they were cheated out on their coal, man. And how, you know, it was originally theirs, but how, you know, people come in and they're corrupt, you know, on both sides. But yeah, guys, read up on their history for sure. I know we have a bunch of other reservations and stuff out here, but like I said, the Crow was always the one that stuck out to me, just having that rebel image. So, but yeah, check out the Facebook group. I'll post some literature on there, and I'll start doing that on some of my whereabouts, some of my findings, you know, out here on the road. You know, posting some stuff for you guys to check out. Because like I said in the video I posted last, you know, I want to start doing some more learning to the channel, different facts, you know, little nuggets here and there, some trivia, and I might incorporate some of these things in our next giveaway. So y'all make sure y'all check out the Facebook group. Yeah, guys, beautiful scenery out here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really hope they can keep a lot of this stuff out here traditional and not change it at all. I would love to see that. And who knows, I might get a little hut out here, you know, one day in the future. Love it out here.
Que voy perdiendo la razón de seguir viviendo cuando tú no estás. Sueño por la noche con volverte a ver. Ay, una vez más. Siento cada día que voy perdiendo la razón de seguir viviendo cuando tú no estás. Sueño por la noche con volverte a ver. Ay, una vez más. Siento cada día que voy perdiendo la razón de seguir viviendo cuando tú no estás. Sueño por la noche con volverte a ver. Ay, una vez más.
Gotta love the scenery out here, man. We'll park right here. Cool. All right, guys, we're parked. I'm gonna park right there for right now. Go find something to eat, and then get some fuel and get back on the road. I was gonna stop at the one on the westbound side across the street, but this one has the McDonald's. So we'll stop here. Oh wow, what is he hauling there? That's cool. So I told you guys, we're balling on a budget. So we got this Big Mac meal, large fry, large lemonade for $3.80. Let me tell y'all how I did it. So I have the McDonald's app. Whenever I get McDonald's, I always order off the app. That way I can accumulate points. So I got the free Big Mac off the app. And then I did a second order at their kiosk. And I got the fries for $1. Because when you have the McDonald's app, they often give you this coupon for fries for $1. So that's what I did. So I got the Big Mac meal for free. I got the fries, the large fry, for $1. And I just ordered the lemonade because I wanted one. So yeah, paid $3.80 for this whole entire meal. I just paid extra for the lemonade just cause. So I could have got all this for like $2, but ways to save money and stretch that dollar. Cause I'm cheap, and y'all should know that by now. So yeah, guys, that's just a quick little hack. I guess you can call it ways to save money out here. So it's your favorite restaurants. Make sure you download their mobile app and get rewards. That way, of course, you always build up points and stuff like that. And you can eventually earn free stuff, you know, from these different restaurants. So these next week or so, I'm gonna be balling on a budget. That way I can show you guys how to save some money, because money is key out here. So if revenue is not up, the way you make money is to reduce how much is going out. When you don't have the same revenue coming in, you got to reduce how much you're spending. So truck looks good. Doing a quick walk around on it. It's a little muddy out here. Muddy, wet, and cold. Not cold enough to put on my jacket, but right there at it though. It's probably about 60 degrees or so. Way better than Texas. All right, let's get in here, pull up to the fuel island, get some fuel. And guys, I intentionally chose, I was gonna stop in what's the first, in Billings. I was gonna stop in Billings, and I said, nah, I'll go to Bozeman. I was gonna stop in Bozeman, and then I said, nah, because I remembered there's one out here in Butte, Montana, B-U-T-T-E. I said, yeah, I could use that in my thumbnail or something. I don't know. I could use that. I'm gonna use that somehow, some kind of way. So anyway, let's pull into the fuel island. Got the heavy haulers pulling in with some really oversized stuff. So let's get in here and get some fuel before they block the fuel island up. There we go. Man, imagine how heavy those things are. There's another one right there. One day, guys, I might get into it. That is a dream of mine to get into something like that. Mine and 18 wheels. That's one day we want to get into that kind of stuff. I've actually been offered a job to haul that kind of stuff, but doesn't pay what I needed. Let's get over there to the fuel island, get some fuel. Yeah, I definitely have an air leak somewhere. I just went inside for about 30 minutes, well, about an hour or so. Let me see. Yeah, I was inside for an hour, and my air pressure's already dropped. Oversized trucks, guys. Maybe one day. Alright, let's get on up here to the fuel island. Was that a Volvo pulling that oversized? No, oh no, it's those Freightliners. Okay. All right, let's pick a few islands. Guys, I just did the math on how much fuel I have spent this week. This should be my last fuel up for the week. So for deadheading down from Dallas to pick up my truck down to Houston, for deadheading from Dallas to Houston, then from Houston to Laredo, and then Laredo out here, I have spent a whopping $27.50 on fuel. $27.50. That's $2,750 I have spent on fuel this week. So I grossed $8,000 and $75 minus $27.50. What's that, about 57,625? Let me make sure that's right. 8,000 minus 27.50. Yeah, that's about 5,200 bucks gross. 52.25. Make sure none of y'all stole my stuff. Just making sure. Just making sure. So yeah, 2,700 bucks, and that's with the Landstar discount. If I didn't have the Landstar discount, which here I think it's $4 on the Landstar discount, at the pump it is I'm saving about 28 cents a gallon. Alright, that ought to do it. So get back on this dreaded interstate. We are 4 hours and 15 minutes away from our destination. And we got 4 hours and 16 minutes on our clock. So we'll be able to park an hour away. So with us being 4 hours and 15 minutes away, and it's currently almost 3:30 Pacific time. Yeah, at latest we should get there by 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, we'll get there by, well, we'll park somewhere, but no, we'll find a truck stop or something. So yeah guys, we'll be able to make it Monday morning for sure. For our 8 a.m. delivery. And then I did find a load out, but we'll discuss that a little bit later. It's not ideal, but at the same time it's not bad. So, but we'll talk about it later. of options up here. Got Loves, TA, Flying J. Which one do we want? I think we'll take the TA. Now to find a spot to do our 34-hour break. I think we'll choose a spot kind of close to the building here, so whenever I have to walk inside to use the restroom or whatever, I don't have to walk too far. So we'll just come on, Cascady. All right, guys, so I am parked up, got the TV queued up. I don't know, I might watch some Nutty Professor. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. Nutty Professor. Actually, I think there might be some Chappelle Show on Netflix too. I don't know. But yeah, we're parked here tonight. We're just now starting our 34-hour break. And so we got a little time to waste. So it's currently Saturday night. I'm gonna do my 34-hour day Sunday. We are, let's see here. We are 180 miles away. With the mountains and everything, it's about 3 hours. So we'll get up at about 4 a.m. Monday morning. Get there hopefully right before 8 o'clock, because we'll probably have some rush hour to hit too in the Spokane area. And then what else? I do have a load coming out. I'm not gonna give y'all all the details just yet, but I do know that it picks up about 70 miles east, about an hour and a half drive with the mountains and stuff, in Idaho. And then it goes down to Montana for the first stop. I think it's in the Billings area, I believe. And then that's the first stop. And then the second stop goes down to Denver and pays about $287 a mile, about $2,800, 2-day run. Can't beat that in that region. Cannot beat that at all. Everything else pays $1.40 a mile coming out. And like a 2-day delivery or cross country, like to Georgia or Pennsylvania. I think one was to New York. There was a few going to Idaho, but it was going to another either dead spot or low revenue spot. So we did find a really good load for the region coming out of there, and it's only 4,000 pounds. 4,000 pounds. So what else? I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro on the video. It wasn't planned, it was just kind of inspired right away, and then once I got to working on it, it just all fell into place. So let me know down below if y'all like that intro better, the first intro, or if I should try again. What else? It was pretty cool going through the Crow Reserve earlier today. Like I said, for those of y'all who don't know, I actually have a little bit of Native American in my blood, and so that's why a lot of that stuff, you know, fascinates me. But yeah, the Crow Reserve, they're actually all over the place. They're not only in that area, but they're, you know, all over the United States. But they're mostly based out of the region up here in Montana. But like I said, more of like the rebel tribe, the ones that are, you know, more dominant, and really the only ones that have, like, the government, the federal government has not really, like, quote unquote, like, conquered. Even with other tribes, you know, fighting against them, they're really, really a strong tribe. So if y'all have not done research on the Crow Reserve, the Crow tribe, y'all definitely check them out. I'll probably be doing that some of this weekend, just reading up, you know, more stuff, and just, I like learning. I like learning about different cultures. You know, I like learning, you know, where I come from, with my ethnicity, my, you know, my roots. I'm really into that kind of stuff. So my first name, Shimon, for those of y'all who don't know, that's a Hebrew name, because after doing some research, well, I guess my dad knew, I just never put two and two together. You know, I have a Hebrew blood, Hebrew and Native American blood. That's what my roots are. That's where I'm originated from. It's my nationality, and proud of it. Might explain this, huh? But yeah, guys, so thank y'all for watching. We should have a decent week next week. I'm still trying to find something out of Colorado, because Colorado is also a difficult area. So if I can find something more than $2 a mile, we'll do that. So I might try to go get something to eat here at this truck stop. We are, let's look down here at GPS. Missoula, is that how you pronounce that? Missoula, Montana. So yeah, we're at the Pilot with the McDonald's. Out here doing a 34-hour break. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit. The weather is nice and cool. It's probably about 60 to 65 degrees with a nice little wind chill. So yeah, there she is right there. Oh, guys, that is a nice truck. Looky there. One day, guys, one day. Looky there. Ooh, the turbo, man. Conestoga. You Conestoga guys always have the nice trucks. Maybe I should look into doing Conestoga. Landstar does have a division. So, actually, I've hauled Conestoga before in the past, but I didn't like it too much. So, anyway, guys, this is Lone Star Texas Ranger signing off. And I will catch you at noon o'clock tomorrow. And thank you guys for hitting up Zeke Dog, commenting down on his channel, and see if we can do a collab. We'll see if that works out here in the next couple of days. Thank you guys for that. Thank y'all for checking out 18 Wheels and my wife, We the Spencer family. And we're moving on up, guys. Moving on up. So thank y'all for that. And I'll catch y'all at noon.